So I get 3 on me. Poor, poor Joseph. Surrounded by evil creatures. Alright. Still, continuously, not a breather to be had. He does have bandages, which I will see will depend on how how well the stranglers hit me. So the stranglers, each 6 counts as 3 hits. They are 2, 4. They're plus 2 combat, so there's 6 dice each. This is each. But luckily, they only do 1 point of damage each. So, hey. So 9. Sorry. There's 6 dice each. So here's the first 6 hitting on 3s. That is 6 hits. That is 4 hits. Blood, and there's some 6s. That count as 3 hits each. Okay. Alright, so that is an awful lot of hits. Given that number of hits, is it worth... Well, I get to defend, and then I get armor saves. And I think technically, because I have armor, I can actually interrupt with bandages between them after the hits, because the damage is not applied immediately if I fail my defense rolls. Let's just roll my defense. You know what? That box isn't all that big. I'm going to roll, you know, half of them essentially, and then another half. Alright, so I need 5s to defend. I defended 2 out of that bunch. I defended 1 out of that bunch. Alright, so that's still an awful lot. So I think I'm at 8 of 19, which means I can take 11. This is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17 hits. So I think I will. I think at this point I will use a bandage. Heals 5. Okay. Take 1 bandage away. So, I think I should be good to just not need a revive. So these are my armor saves. Again, 5s or 6s. Nice. You know, his helmet has just been pretty exceptional. All right. Still, that gives him 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was still 11 wounds, which puts him back up to 14. 14 seems to be a nice magic number for him. All right, Joseph's turn. Roll for his movement. Double 1s. Hey, so he gets a grit, and he will attempt to move. Oh, actually, he has to do 2 things first. The stranglers have, when he starts your activation, adjacent to 1 or more stranglers, you have to make an agility 5+ test or takes d6 hits. So he has an agility of 4. And he did succeed, so he doesn't take those extra hits. And then he wants to escape. So the stranglers are a 6. So we'll see if I can move. No. Reroll for the bandana. No. Okay. No movement. He's kind of stuck there. All right. So since he's stuck there, he's just going to shoot away. Not much else that he can do. Not much else that he can do here at all. Phew. That was pretty pathetic. He will spend his grit. His 1 grit. Could rue that. I might need that for defense, but I think I will need to try to kill these down as much as I can. So, nice, okay. And then he can reroll rerolls. So This is a white, it's from the white die gun. Okay, so I've got a reroll for the white die gun from a skill. And that's a 4 and that's a hit, so I don't need the bandolier reroll. Alright, and that gives me two extra dice. So 6, 9 hits. Alright, well let's just start with a spider. 3, 2 or better, so that will kill the spider. Let him heal 1 wound. Alright, and so now the rest of these are on Stranglers. Stranglers are a 3 health and 2 defense. So there are 5, so I need a 4 to do a wound to them. So the first one, we'll do the one over here. 2 does nothing. A 6, alright, 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 2 is 5, so that will kill him. And that will heal a wound. Alright, next one over here. So Jason, since we killed the spider, let's turn Joseph around there. A 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Does 1 wound, anyway. Next, we're going to hit the unwounded one. Well, 1 plus 1 is 2, that does nothing. We're going to hit the unwounded one again. 1 plus 1 is 2, does nothing. I'll hit that unwounded again for a 3rd time. 3 plus 1 is 4, minus 2 is 2 wounds. Not quite enough to kill him, so we'll go back to the very wounded one. Or the lesser wounded one. 6 will kill it. And heal him for a wound. Okay. Then we have to hit him. I only got 2 hits left. 5, that will kill him. And we'll heal a wound. And the last damage roll is a 3 plus 1 is 4. Not quite enough to kill that strangler. Okay. Well, that was Joseph's turn. Not too horrible. He's still at 10 wounds, though, which is unfortunate. Hungry Dead then move a little bit closer, step by step, inch by inch. You can see they're just in the camera now. And now we will roll to see if there's more spawns. So down here in the lower left, there is, and in fact there was a token there, so we will get a new threat, which is 6 more Void Spiders. Okay, and these Void Spiders have elite abilities of a 1 and a 4. 1 being dropped from above, so they're actually ambushing, which is absolutely horrible. And 4 is there plus 2 defense, which is pretty horrible as well. Okay, you know, so that's a good question. If they ambush, doesn't say what happens if they ambush, but it does say they move on through the entry point. So what I'm going to assume is, though, it gives them plus 2 initiative. Which the ambush does, but they don't place right around me because they're coming through the entry point. We know that. So they're essentially already on the board when we have the token saying that they're there. They're just not revealed. So they're already there. They're not being placed around me. I think that's probably a good interpretation of that. Now upper left. See if the upper left gets a token. It does not. Upper right, it does. Alright, that already had a token, so that gets more enemies, which are a peril dice worth of tentacles. Okay, so we get 4 tentacles up there, so let me move 4 tentacles up there. Alright, and then down here in the lower right, it does not get any. Okay, oh, and those tentacles will have abilities of 6 and 4. 6 being plus 2 initiative, which is not good, which means they go before me, and a 4 being biting suckers. Their melee hits are now plus 2 damage, so they now do 5 damage each. Ouch. Unfortunately, they move so fast, I can't stay out of range of them. I need to certainly kill these stranglers quickly. Speaking of, so it's the start of the turn. Hold back the darkness. A 9. Not quite. It's enough to hold back the darkness, not quite enough to... Well, actually, let me recalculate that. Because I did just kill a bunch of stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should be moved 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm at 10. Not quite enough to stop the adventure. or stop them from spawning. I needed a 10 or better. I rolled a 9. But 9 was good enough to not get the darkness to move. So it is initiative 8 with the void spiders this turn. So they get to move 8. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the stranglers are at initiative 4, as are the tentacles, which I already moved the tentacles. So the stranglers will move, come around here behind me, and then the stranglers get to attack. So they're rolling 6 dice each, hitting on 3s, and 6s count as 3 hits. So could be worse. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I will do. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just use my other bandages. Gets 3. Puts him down to 7 wounds. All right. So here's my defense. Nice. Nice defense rolls. That was 6. Those. All right. Not too bad. So 5 hits. So armor saves. Saves 2 armor, so 3 wounds. All right, so the 3 I just healed are back. That makes it more manageable still, though. So it is Joseph's turn. Joseph has to make an agility test because he's adjacent to the stranglers. Succeeds. Like snapping jaws. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Snap, 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 snap. All right. I know, I'm silly sometimes. Okay. That's what my wife always says. All right, it is Joseph's turn. So Joseph gets to attempt to see what it gets for movement. Nothing. Can't move away. No reason to move away. But I guess he could attempt to move away closer to the spiders. Won't make a huge difference. Move him farther away from the hungry dead and the tentacles. But you know what? If I stay there, then I can actually get a turn to shoot at the hungry dead potentially. All right. So I think he'll stay there, and he will shoot. All right. He's got 7 dice. Hitting on 4s. Good. All right. So he has his skill reroll and his bandolier, and his skill that lets him rerolls to hit. So misses still. Okay. But 2 6s give him 2 more dice. Excellent. So first, the unwounded strangler. A 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Minus 2 armor is 4. So that will kill that strangler. So that's 1 more dead. And heals himself for a wound. Okay, next one at the wounded strangler. 2 plus 1 is 3. Minus 1, or 3 minus 2 for the armor is 1. They've only got 3 health. Is that right? Make sure. 2 snapping jaws, 4 plus 2 combat. Yep. So that is actually enough to just enough to kill him. And that will drop me down 1 more on the track here. So they do need a 9, and he gets to heal 1 wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so you can hit 4 spiders. That might have been a reason to try to back up. I didn't even think about that. All right, you know, these spiders are 1 and 4, so they are 2 defense. Okay, so I need 5 total to kill them, so a 4 better to outright kill them. So we'll do closest ones first. All right, so 1 plus 1 is 2, does nothing. Next, 3 plus 1 is 4. A minus 2 is 2 wounds. Okay, let's hit an unwounded one. That's a 6, so that will kill him. And heal a wound. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so let's hit an unwounded one. 3 plus 1 is 4 minus 2 is 1 wound. Sorry, 2 wounds. And they have 3 wounds each. Okay. Alright, so I have 3 left, so you know what, I'll go ahead and hit him, the other unwounded one. 2 plus 1 is 3 minus 2 is 1 wound. Okay, that was unfortunate. Alright, so on this front wounded one, that will be enough to kill him. Essentially I need a 2 or better, which will heal a wound. And do my last one on this one, again 2 or better. And then get a 6, and that will kill him. Okay, and that actually moves me 1 more on the track, and heals me for 1. Then the Hungry Dead move, there are 2. Joseph should be shooting that way. Alright, and it removes the stranglers from play here. And end of the turn, so we're going to see if we spawn. So the lower left corner here does not. The upper left corner does not. The upper right corner, it does. So he gets a token. And then the lower right corner, gets a token as well. Okay. So the spiders. The spiders will go first. They are initiative 6. So they, of course, will come around behind me. Because they can. Alright, they are 2 dice each, so 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 4s. Alright, so 4 hits. Defense. Saves 2. Okay, but each of those is 2 damage. Alright, so that's 4 damage. Armor saves 1, so that's going to be 3 wounds. Next up are the tentacles, who are a 4, so they will go before me, and they're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting pretty close to the Hungry Dead. They are right there. So you can see, catching up. I may in fact want to back up a little bit. We will see. And it is Joseph's turn. So he will roll for his movement. 5 and a 2. And in fact, I think he does want to try to back up. So the Void Spider's escape is a 4+. He succeeds. So he will go 1, 2, 3. Sure. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Let's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we'll go about there. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that should be good. I want to make sure potentially I can hit the Hungry Dead or the tentacles as they come around, or you know, whatever the case may be. So, although I should look at tentacles can move 12 in 2 rounds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is right where I am. So you know what? I think I will back up here. So for those of people who aren't, who say that tactics and positioning doesn't really matter, here's an example of how it can actually matter. You've seen it a couple times in this game where you know it would matter between how many enemies get a shot at attacking me. Here I'm trying to hedge my bets. If those tentacles can move a full 6 both turns, only 2 can get right in front of me if they manage to get around around past the Hungry Dead. So that is my plan, and I should be able to get a shot at the Hungry Dead in two rounds or something anyway. So it may be for naught, but I'm trying to ensure that that's what happens. So Joseph gets to shoot. Lots of hits. Okay, and he does get a reroll skill and bandolier. One more hit. 3 6s gives him 3 more dice. Alright, so 3, 6, 9. So we'll roll 3 on each spider. That will kill a spider. And heal a wound. That will kill a spider. And heal a wound. And that will kill that spider. And heal a wound. That pushes him 1 more down because I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3, 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. There we go. And then the Hungry Dead get to move at initiative 2. And now end of turn, so we roll to see if anything spawns. So down here to the left, a 3, there is not. Up left, there is not. Up right, there is not. And down right, there is not. They're just waiting there. They're coming, but they're not here yet. Okay. So holding back the darkness, 7 or better. I need an 8 or better to hold back the darkness, 7 or better to stop enemies from spawning. And of course I get a 3. Alright, so that gives me a Growing Dread card. And continues at least for 1 more turn. Okay, and the Growing Dread card is now all heroes immediately take 1 corruption hit for each Darkstone they are carrying, including Darkstone items. Alright, well Joseph currently has 4 plus 1 for his gun. So that is 5. His bullets do not count because technically the Darkstone bullet card is discarded already. So he is not actually carrying it. These are corruption hits. And he saves 2, so he takes 3 corruption, which is going to suck. I think Joseph is going to mutate because I have no rerolls. So I'm going to get 3 corruption markers here because Joseph has no Griff or rerolls, but we'll see. All right, top of the turn, and so at initiative 4 going before Joseph are the tentacles. So they're going to come right up behind the Hungry Dead. There, Hungry Dead slowing them down. Joseph gets to go. Let's see, so the Hungry Dead are going to move 1, 2. They're going to kind of be, yeah, 1, 2. So they're going to be here, which is going to give, he's going to go 1, 2. He'll move 1, 2. He'll move 1, 2. That will give them a way around. So they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So I think Joseph is probably good where he is. He will roll for his movement to see if he can recover a grit. He does have an option, and he will in fact take the option to recover a grit. And then as his action, first time he's been able to do that this game, he could scavenge, recover a grit, ready once per fight item, or catch his breath to heal D3. Healing would be nice, but I think I want to get another grit. Alright, and that was his turn. So the Hungry Dead get to move, so he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to go 1, 2. And then we're going to roll the spawn. So lower left corner, a 3, fails. Upper left corner, 1, so he gets a token, because he didn't have a token already. Okay, upper right, they come on. So we get a card. And that is a Night Terror and a Paradise of Void Spiders. Now that sounds like a boss fight, so I guess it makes sense. So 5 Void Spiders and a Night Terror, let me grab them. Okay, and the Night Spider has abilities of 3 and 4. The 3 being plus 6 health, ouch. And the 4 being Soul Drain. His hits and horror hits are now plus 2 damage. Ooh, he's going to be a toughie. He is going to be a toughie. But at least he has initiative 3, which means I get to go before him. So we will see how that works. And then it is, oh, and the lower right corner. Spawns. No! No, alright. A Slasher and a Paradise worth of Hellbats. We don't like Hellbats. They move too fast. 6 Hellbats. Okay. And a Slasher. So this, given the way these cards are coming up, certainly does make it seem like this is sort of, is the boss fight, you know? And I will also apologize. I had a small accident with one of my Hellbats. Yes, he got dropped, landed wrong. One of the wings broke off. Have not had a chance to glue his wing back, so we'll call him Flappy. There's just the one. He has the one wing, but there's all six Hellbats and the Slasher. And that is the end of the turn, so it is the start of the next turn. Holding back the darkness. Need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yep, so need a 7 or better. That didn't work. Means there will be another turn, means a bunch of stuff will come on that he will have to kill in order to actually finish this mission. So we start with initiative 6. So we'll go ahead and do the Void Spiders up north. And so give me a moment here. Okay, and now we have the Hellbats coming on from that one down there. I think they will get to me. Pretty close, anyway. Oh, and that's right. Did not roll for the new Hellbats, what their special abilities are, or elite abilities, which are, so a 4 and a 1. Okay, 1 is Tenacious, so it's 5+ to escape them, which actually isn't too horrible. And a 4 is a Barbed Tail, so they're +1 combat, which still isn't too horrible. Still kind of sucks, but isn't too horrible. Alright, and they get to move. So they get to move 12 now. So let's count out what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 short. Look at that. Perfect positioning. Perfect positioning. Couldn't have done that any better if I'd actually tried, known the Hellbats were coming and actually tried to do that. Actually, you know, let's put Flappy up front here because I'm going to be killing the front guys first. That way. Worry about that. Alright, so they get to move. And, oh, and the Slasher. Mr. Slasher we have to roll for to see what his abilities are. He is a 4 and a 6. Okay, a 4 is Hateful Chitter. So Fear 2 is replaced with Terror 2. So if I start on the same map tile as opposed to just adjacent, then I take the horror hits, which isn't too bad. And 6. Their Barbed Claws, his hits are now +2 damage, so it's a d6 +2 damage for each one. Alright, so he's initiative 4, as are the tentacles. So let's go ahead and have the tentacles go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not really a half, I don't think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. And then the Slasher will get to move his 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is an armada of creatures coming after me. Alright, initiative 4. So, Joseph rolling for movement. Let's double 3s, so you didn't see that. Shifted it over, and now you can't see. Now you can't see the box. That'll be a little bit better. Okay. So Joseph actually is going to back up. Big surprise. He wants to stay within 5 of all the bats, I think. Or does he? Yeah, because the bats will get behind him. The bats are going to be kind of easy to kill. So I think he can only move 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Now see, and this is where if I think, you know, I do have 3 upgrade slots on his pistols. If I get a chance, getting the upgrade that gives his pistols some extra range would be really useful. But in this case, it will mean, let's see, tentacles. I'll keep track of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will mean he can get 3 tentacles on him. That's not good. If he backs up 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would only get 1 tentacle on him, but he would get 2 hellbats. You know what? I think I would rather take the 2 hellbats and a tentacle than 3 tentacles. Especially since the tentacles now do 5 points of damage each. So we'll go with that. Now Joseph gets his 7 dice for shooting. Hitting on 4s. Of course I would get lots and lots of hits. Alright, and I get a skill and a bandolier reroll. Alright, so that is 3 more hits. So 9 hits. Okay, and there are 4 of them. So let's see. Yeah, 2, let's see, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and a 3. So we'll do 3 hits on 1. The bats are a 2 defense with a 1 health. Right? Yes, these are different ones. They're escape and +1 combat. So 3 dice on a close one. Not that it really matters. With 2 defense, 1 health. So I essentially need a 2 or higher to kill him, because I am +1 with the Darkstone bullets. And I kill Flappy. Pow! Dead Flappy. Okay, and then 2 dice will kill him. Oh, and that heals me a wound, sorry. 2, 3, 4. And so that one heals me a wound. Next one will kill. Heal me a wound. Kills another one that moves my target number down to 6. And last one, 2. Done still enough. We'll kill him. Heals me for another one. Okay, and that is Joseph's turn. So the Hungry Dead are the only ones that go last. Oh, well, sorry. The Night Terror moves, so he moves off of the gate. I actually already moved him since I was over there. And then the Hungry Dead go at initiative 2, and they have no place to go. So it's now end of the turn. Roll to see if anything new spawns in the lower left, in the upper left, in the upper right, and the lower right. Nope. Okay, nothing new spawns. Holding back the darkness. 6, that is just what I needed. It fails, unfortunately, so that moves the depth track up, but no more will spawn. So I just need to kill what's on the board right now to survive. I do have 1 revive token. So let's see what happens. Whew, boy, this is taking a long time. The Void Spiders going first, so they get to move their 8. Okay. Then the 2 Hellbats will fly around behind me. And they will attack Joseph there. The Hellbats are +1 combat, so they are 4 dice each. So that's 8 dice. Hitting on 3s. Okay. So that's 6 hits. So you know what, I'm going to take my horror saves right now first, so I don't forget. I only saved 2, so that's 4 sanity. And so now I have 6 defense rolls, saving 2. And they only do one damage each, so 4, 1 armor, so I take 3 wounds. Okay, so have 4 damage, 4 wounds, and 6 sanity hit damage. Alright, so those were 6s. So 4s would be the tentacles. Moving 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So 1 tentacle. Attacking, so that's 3 dice. Hitting on 4s. With 6s ignoring his defense. So 2 hits. Need to make 2 saves here. Make 1. 1 save, alright. So normally it's 3, but they're +2 damage. So that's 5 damage. And rolling for his armor. I do have 2 grit, but I think I'm going to save that. Saves 1, so that's going to be 4 more wounds. Okay, so he's at 8 wounds. And then the slasher is initiative 4, and he gets to move his 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Joseph's turn. So he's going to roll for his movement. Hey, he can get his 3rd grit back. Good. This should be hopefully a turn where he can plow through stuff. So he's going to shoot, because he can't really go anywhere, unfortunately. And I think he needs to use his grit. So he's going to use a grit to reroll these 4 dice. Got 1 more hit. Okay, and then he has his skill and bandolier to reroll these. 1 more 6. Not as good as I hoped. So 2 6s give him 2 more dice. So he's got 7 hits. Alright, so we'll start with Hellbat. Dead. And heal. Okay. Next Hellbat. Ooh, that's not good. Because they have a 2 defense. That will do nothing. How about again? That's just enough. 2 + 1 is 3, minus 2 is 1. We'll kill him. And heals him for 1 more. Alright. 4 dice left. Now these do not have the extra armor. So I can conceivably kill them. So I'm going to go 1 at a time. Let's see what happens. There are 2 defense. So the first hit is a 4. 5 minus 2 is 3 wounds. Okay. So the second hit I'll put on him, which is enough to kill him. Unfortunately, I had to go on him because he was adjacent. Alright, so I have two hits left. So 1 on the next guy. 6 will kill him. No. 2 + 1 is 3, so that's going to be 1 wound. And then we'll hit the next guy. We'll hit that same guy. Try to kill him. Nope, that's 1 more wound. Let's see. Let me see if I want to grit that. Oh, I missed a tentacle. Sorry. He would have been with them. No, I think I need the grit. I think I need his grit to defend him next turn against the tentacles and the slasher.